My beloved child, there is a moment approaching your life that is far more meaningful than you realize right now. A moment so gentle, so beautiful, and yet so deeply connected to your future that when it finally unfolds, you may look back at this very message and understand why your heart felt drawn here today. Before we go any further, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What you are about to hear is not just another story. It is a revelation about a new beginning, a precious connection, and a surprising link between your soulmate and a beautiful little soul who may soon enter your life. Have you noticed how certain signs have been appearing around you lately? Perhaps you have seen children smiling unexpectedly at you. Perhaps the image of a baby girl has appeared repeatedly in conversations, dreams, social media posts, or random moments that seem too unusual to ignore. At first, these things may have appeared small and unimportant. Yet sometimes the most powerful messages arrive in the quietest ways. They do not knock loudly. They whisper. And only those who pay attention can hear them. There is a reason your heart has been feeling different lately. There is a reason certain emotions have been rising to the surface without explanation. The chapter ahead is carrying an energy of innocence, joy, and emotional renewal. And at the center of this beautiful unfolding story stands a baby girl whose presence seems mysteriously connected to the destiny of your soulmate. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The surprising part is not simply that a baby girl may soon enter your life. The surprising part is how deeply connected this event appears to be with someone whose heart is already tied to yours. Somewhere, someone has been thinking about the future more seriously than you realize. Someone has been imagining family, happiness, stability, and meaningful moments. They may not have shared these thoughts openly. They may not even understand why these visions keep appearing in their mind. Yet these thoughts continue returning again and again. Imagine a ripple in a peaceful lake. One small movement creates circles that expand far beyond the point where they began. In the same way, one beautiful event can trigger many others. The arrival of a new child into a family, a community, or a close circle can transform relationships, awaken emotions, and reveal truths that remained hidden for years. What makes this situation remarkable is that the ripple appears connected to your soulmate's journey in a way that few would expect. There are moments when life begins arranging pieces behind the scenes. While people focus on daily routines, conversations, and responsibilities, something larger quietly takes shape. A future meeting. A future realization. A future connection. And sometimes the appearance of a child becomes the very event that brings those hidden pieces together. This is why you must stay until the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Picture this. A joyful announcement arrives. Family members gather. Excitement spreads. Smiles appear. Everyone celebrates a new beginning. Yet beneath that celebration, another story begins moving forward. A story involving emotions that have remained unspoken. A story involving someone whose path continues moving closer to yours. While others focus on the obvious event, destiny quietly works on something much bigger. The baby girl connected to this message symbolizes more than a child. She represents hope. She represents a fresh chapter. She represents the arrival of light after uncertainty. Whenever a new life enters the world, hearts soften. People begin thinking differently. Priorities shift. Important truths suddenly feel impossible to ignore. And this is exactly where your soulmate's connection becomes so fascinating. For a long time, your soulmate may have been carrying feelings they struggle to understand. Perhaps they questioned their own emotions. Perhaps they wondered whether the future they imagined could truly become reality. Yet something has been changing. Something has been guiding their thoughts toward deeper commitment, deeper understanding, and deeper appreciation for the connections that matter most. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The remarkable revelation is that this baby girl's presence appears to act like a key. Not a key that unlocks a door made of wood or metal. A key that unlocks emotions. A key that opens hearts. A key that helps people recognize what has been standing in front of them all along. And once that recognition arrives, everything begins changing. Have you ever experienced a moment where one simple event suddenly made everything clear? A moment when confusion disappeared and understanding arrived all at once? That is the energy surrounding this message. Clarity. Recognition. Realization. The feeling that pieces finally fit together after remaining scattered for so long. What makes this story even more extraordinary is that many people would overlook its significance. They would see only the surface. They would see only a happy family moment. They would miss the deeper connection unfolding beneath it. Yet you are here because you are meant to hear the deeper part of the story. Somewhere ahead, conversations may occur that were delayed for far too long. Feelings may be expressed that remained hidden. Questions may finally receive answers. And the emotional atmosphere surrounding these moments carries the same energy symbolized by this beautiful child. Honesty, innocence, and a fresh start. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the most surprising revelation has not even been shared yet. The strongest message surrounding this journey is that the future is not standing still. Even if nothing appears dramatic today, movement is happening. Progress is happening. Connections are strengthening in ways you cannot yet see. While you focus on the present moment, life is quietly preparing the next chapter. And in that chapter, the appearance of a baby girl is not presented as a random event. It appears as a sign that joy is approaching, that hearts are opening, and that your soulmate's path is becoming increasingly linked with a future that includes warmth, happiness, and meaningful connection. As this part comes to a close, remember this carefully. Not every sign arrives with noise. Not every important moment announces itself loudly. Sometimes the biggest changes begin with a gentle smile, a small child, a simple conversation, or an unexpected realization. And according to the energy surrounding this message, one of those beautiful moments may be much closer than you think. So keep listening. Keep watching. Keep believing that the story is still unfolding. Because what comes next may reveal why this baby girl's arrival and your soulmate's journey appear connected in a way that nobody saw coming. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A quiet truth is beginning to reveal itself, and this part of the story may be the one that changes everything. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The connection between your soulmate and this beautiful baby girl is becoming clearer, and what is being shown now is something few people would ever expect. While others may see only an ordinary event, there appears to be a deeper story unfolding behind the scenes. A story filled with meaningful timing, surprising emotional shifts, and a future that seems to be moving closer with every passing day. There is someone connected to your soulmate who has recently started thinking differently about the future. It is as though a new perspective has entered their heart. They are beginning to understand the value of family, meaningful relationships, and the kind of happiness that cannot be measured by material things. This change did not happen overnight. It developed slowly, quietly, almost invisibly. Yet now it is becoming impossible to ignore. And strangely, the energy surrounding this transformation appears connected to the arrival of a baby girl. Think about this carefully. Sometimes one small life can inspire dozens of people without even saying a word. A child can bring people together. A child can heal emotional distance. A child can remind people of what truly matters. The appearance of this baby girl carries exactly that kind of energy. She represents unity. She represents emotional renewal. She represents a future filled with possibilities that many people have not yet recognized. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate appears to be standing at the edge of a realization. For a long time they may have focused on responsibilities, expectations, and practical concerns. Yet recently something has been shifting inside them. They are beginning to ask deeper questions. Questions about connection. Questions about purpose. Questions about who they truly want beside them as they continue their journey through life. And every sign points toward these thoughts becoming stronger rather than weaker. What makes this revelation extraordinary is the timing. Timing is everything. Many events that appear random are actually connected by invisible threads. One conversation leads to another. One celebration creates an unexpected meeting. One happy announcement inspires a life-changing decision. The arrival of this baby girl appears to be part of a chain reaction that is already beginning. The first domino has started moving, and the effects may be much greater than anyone realizes right now. Imagine a room filled with people celebrating a beautiful new beginning. Laughter fills the air. Smiles spread from person to person. Yet among those smiles, someone suddenly begins thinking about their own future. Someone begins imagining what happiness could look like years from now. Someone begins understanding what has been missing from their life. According to the energy surrounding this message, that someone may be your soulmate. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because there is another layer to this story. The baby girl connected to this message seems to symbolize a bridge. A bridge between the present and the future. A bridge between uncertainty and clarity. A bridge between two paths that may be moving closer together. For many people, life changes through dramatic events. But sometimes life changes through gentle reminders. A smile. A laugh. A tiny hand holding someone's finger. A moment so simple that it would be easy to overlook. Yet those simple moments often become the ones people remember forever. Your soulmate may soon witness something that touches their heart more deeply than expected. They may see a reflection of the future they secretly hope for. They may recognize emotions that have remained hidden beneath the surface. They may realize that the happiness they have been searching for is not as far away as they once believed. And when that realization arrives, important decisions may begin following naturally. There is also a sense that someone around your soulmate has noticed these changes. Someone has observed their thoughts becoming more serious. Someone has noticed the way they speak differently when discussing the future. This observer may not fully understand what is happening, but they can sense that something meaningful is developing. And that development appears connected to the beautiful energy surrounding this new child. The remarkable thing about destiny is that it often works quietly. While people wait for grand announcements, life creates opportunities through ordinary moments. This is why the message keeps returning to the same theme: pay attention. Not because something dramatic is rushing toward you, but because something meaningful is gradually taking shape. Meaningful things often arrive softly. Yet their impact lasts forever. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next revelation may be the most surprising one so far. There appears to be an emotional blessing hidden within this situation. The baby girl does not simply symbolize a new beginning for one family. She symbolizes a new beginning for multiple hearts. Her arrival seems connected to conversations that need to happen. Feelings that need to be understood. Dreams that need to be acknowledged. In many ways, she acts like a reminder that life continues moving forward and that happiness grows when people open their hearts to it. Your soulmate may soon experience a moment of complete clarity. A moment when everything suddenly makes sense. A moment when they stop questioning certain feelings and start trusting them instead. These moments cannot be forced. They arrive when the time is right. And according to the energy surrounding this message, that time may be approaching faster than expected. Picture a sunrise after a long night. The darkness does not disappear instantly. Instead, light slowly spreads across the horizon until everything becomes visible. That is the energy surrounding your soulmate right now. Clarity is increasing. Understanding is growing. Answers are approaching. And the presence of this baby girl appears connected to that process in a surprisingly beautiful way. The strongest message in this part is simple yet powerful. Life is preparing a sequence of events that may reveal far more than anyone expects. What begins as a joyful celebration may lead to meaningful conversations. Those conversations may lead to important realizations. Those realizations may create decisions. And those decisions may shape the future in ways that nobody can fully see today. So remain patient. Remain hopeful. Continue paying attention to the signs that appear around you. Because the story is far from over. The connection between your soulmate and this beautiful new beginning is becoming stronger, clearer, and more fascinating with every step forward. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because in the next chapter, an unexpected revelation may uncover why this child's arrival appears linked to a future that has been quietly preparing itself for a very long time. A remarkable piece of this story is finally coming into view, and what you are about to hear may explain why everything feels so connected. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Up until now, you have heard about the baby girl, the emotional shifts surrounding your soulmate, and the quiet changes taking place behind the scenes. But there is another layer to this journey, and this layer may be the one that leaves the deepest impression. The energy surrounding this message suggests that the arrival of this beautiful child is not only creating happiness but also awakening memories, dreams, and hopes that people had forgotten. Sometimes life becomes so busy that individuals stop listening to their hearts. They focus on schedules, responsibilities, and daily routines. Yet when a new child enters the picture, something magical often happens. Hearts soften. Priorities change. People begin remembering what truly matters. That is exactly the atmosphere surrounding your soulmate right now. There is a feeling that your soulmate has recently experienced moments of reflection that they have shared with very few people. These moments may have happened during quiet evenings, peaceful mornings, or unexpected situations that caused them to pause and think. Questions have been appearing in their mind. Questions about happiness. Questions about connection. Questions about the future they genuinely want to create. And each time these thoughts return, they seem to become stronger. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What makes this revelation extraordinary is that the baby girl appears connected to a realization your soulmate has been slowly approaching. Imagine someone standing before a beautiful doorway without realizing it. Day after day they pass by it, unaware of what waits beyond. Then one day, something happens that causes them to stop, turn around, and finally notice it. According to the energy surrounding this message, the arrival of this child acts like that moment of realization. She symbolizes the event that causes someone to finally see what was there all along. The fascinating part is that this realization seems connected to relationships, emotional fulfillment, and the desire for something genuine. Your soulmate may be discovering that certain things they once considered important are no longer their highest priority. Instead, they are becoming more focused on meaningful connections, shared experiences, and building a future that feels authentic and lasting. There is also a strong indication that someone close to your soulmate has noticed this transformation. They may have observed subtle changes in behavior, conversations, or outlook. They may have noticed that your soulmate smiles differently when speaking about the future. They may have sensed that something important is developing beneath the surface. Even if they cannot explain it, they know something has changed. And here is where the story becomes even more surprising. The baby girl connected to this message appears to represent more than a new beginning. she appears to symbolize alignment. The coming together of people, events, and opportunities at exactly the right time. Sometimes life waits until the pieces are ready before bringing them together. What seems delayed is often being prepared. What seems distant is often moving closer. What seems uncertain is often becoming clearer. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine standing on a hill overlooking a vast landscape. From that height, you can see roads connecting places that seem separate when viewed from the ground. In much the same way, this message suggests that there are connections being formed that may not be obvious right now. The baby girl's arrival, your soulmate's emotional growth, future conversations, and important realizations all appear linked by invisible threads. One of the strongest impressions surrounding this story is the theme of timing. There is a sense that many events are arriving precisely when they are needed. Not earlier. Not later. Exactly when they can create the greatest impact. This timing is what makes the situation feel so meaningful. The changes happening now are not random. They seem to be part of a larger unfolding process. Your soulmate may soon encounter a moment that feels small at first but becomes unforgettable later. Perhaps it will be a conversation. Perhaps it will be an observation. Perhaps it will be a simple experience involving this child that suddenly touches their heart in a way they never expected. Whatever form it takes, it appears capable of creating a lasting impression. There is also an energy of joy surrounding this chapter. Genuine joy. Not temporary excitement, but the kind of happiness that comes from feeling connected to something meaningful. The baby girl symbolizes this joy. Her presence seems to remind people that life contains beauty, possibility, and hope even during ordinary moments. And then comes the revelation that many people would never expect. The message suggests that your soulmate may begin recognizing how important certain connections truly are because of the emotions awakened by this new arrival. In other words, the child becomes a mirror reflecting deeper truths back to those around her. People see not only her future but also their own hopes, dreams, and desires reflected in that innocent presence. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As these realizations continue developing, there is a growing sense of momentum. Momentum is important because it means movement. It means progress. It means that things which once seemed uncertain are beginning to take shape. Your soulmate's journey appears to be moving toward greater clarity, greater confidence, and greater understanding of what truly matters. Picture a puzzle being assembled piece by piece. For a long time, the image remains unclear. Individual pieces appear disconnected. Yet eventually enough pieces come together that the full picture begins emerging. That is the energy surrounding this moment. The picture is becoming visible. The meaning is becoming clearer. The connections are becoming impossible to ignore. Perhaps the most beautiful aspect of this story is that it is rooted in hope. Every sign points toward growth, emotional understanding, and positive transformation. The baby girl represents innocence, possibility, and the promise of new beginnings. Your soulmate's connection to this energy suggests that important emotional doors are opening, allowing them to see the future through a new perspective. The strongest message of all is this: never underestimate the significance of seemingly small events. Some of life's greatest turning points arrive quietly. They do not announce themselves with noise. They arrive through smiles, conversations, celebrations, and moments of realization that slowly change everything. And according to the energy surrounding this message, one of those moments may be approaching now. A moment connected to a beautiful child, a growing awareness, and a future that seems far more interconnected than anyone currently realizes. So keep watching closely. Keep listening carefully. Keep believing that the story is still unfolding. Because the next chapter may reveal why this child's arrival appears destined to inspire a revelation that changes the direction of multiple lives at once. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The biggest piece of this extraordinary story has not yet been revealed.